So today I'm in Cubase Pro 14 and I'm gonna just do some mix prep. This is gonna be kind of a long video, hopefully not too long, but I'm just gonna be doing the act of prepping a mix and hopefully maybe, you know, commentate as I'm doing stuff, and I don't know, hopefully it's helpful to someone out there who is into mixing and music and whatnot, and just kind of want to show what I do. So have this song by America's Mijo and Joester, and they have a lot going on in this song. So I want to just first prep everything, make sure that I, you know, top and tail everything. There's no digital pops. I want to make sure that everything is also lined up. So I'm going to be doing some vocal alignments and really, I guess, just removing any tracks or any dead noise that I think is unnecessary. I think also, if you see some of these tracks right here, they're not named and I have no idea what they are. So I'm going to go ahead and just start organizing some stuff. So I see that this is the opening skit. I'm going to get to work and hopefully I will remember to commentate. But I'm going to be starting at the beginning of the song and work my way down from the opening skit to the main leads. Right now I'm here at the skit.
Time to ride.
Time to ride. How you doing, brother?
Say, what's happening?
Hey, what's your name, Holmes?
It's America's Mijo.
Well, that is.
What about you?
Mr. Joester here.
Mr. Joester?
So I think I want to split that. Well, I mean, it kind of is split already, but probably comp Joe a little bit down more. Let's change this.
Time to ride.
Time to ride.
Huh?
Time to ride.
Time to ride. How you doing, brother?
Say, what's happening?
Hey, what's your name, Holmes?
It's America's Mijo.
Well, that is.
What about you?
Mr. Joester here.
Mr.
Joester.
Joester?
Oh, yeah. Let's teach people how to walk and talk today.
Let's go.
Come on.
Right on. Come on.
Okay, so that's Joe right here. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it there. And I don't see anything else in this audio 6, whatever that is, so I'm just gonna remove it. And let's see. Probably could make that sound prettier. This too.
Time to ride.
Time to ride. How you doing, brother?
Say, what's happening?
You can tell these clips are like super low, so need to be brought up a little bit. Hopefully not too much though.
Well, that is.
What about you?
Mr. Joester here.
Mr.
Joester.
Mr. Joester here. Mr. Joester. So I've known Romolo since, well, I met him through my husband, but I've known him for over 10 years now, a little bit over 10 years, which is dope. And I helped him make this song happen. I actually had the privilege of recording them, so usually my sessions are not as crazy as this, but we were kind of running and gunning, so you know, happens. So I have a little key command or a macro, if you want to see it, right here to add fade ins and fade outs, and then sometimes if I need to crossfade, I will do the Alt Shift F. So I made those little macros to make my workflow easier. And now I'm done with the skit, and I'm gonna go ahead and just glue everything together. And now let's get into the leads. So got this over here.
Father God.
Probably just crop that.
Father God, walk with me, brother.
You don't need to focus on that.
Let's ride.
That's a pretty low.
Let's ride.
That's cool. Anyways, back to this. See, I see that I have this weird back and forth thing right here. Make sure I'm not cutting off.
Por todo en la vida, lo bueno y el malo. Trancazo por trancazo, invierno o verano. Siempre regalándome las fuerzas. Mantenerme estar sano. Y no refiero la yegua.
Okay, so definitely gonna need to do some vocal lining there. And we have a second verse. Just kind of close it off a little bit.
Now walk with me, brother.
We got another verse over here. Can't you see? Let's see.
Do you cry? Do you speak? Only God can judge me.
Okay. Probably want to top and tail a little more. Today's been a weird day because I have 2 funerals to attend to today, which is just a little weird. It's a lot of people passing away this year, so it's been a little bit of a kind of like a challenge to be motivated, I guess. But you know, life is lifing for sure. I want to know what this sounds like. That's not even labeled. That's funny.
Hey, never stop.
Yikes. What's the rest of it?
Hey, never stop the sunshine.
Okay.
Never stop the. Hey, never stop the sunshine, for tomorrow's a clue.
So I know there's reverb on this track, so obviously that's gonna have to, you know, go away. Let's add my fades. And I also want to make sure that it doesn't affect my cross. And I'm going to also make sure to glue these tracks. Just helps me stay organized. Clearly these are not labeled, and I'm just gonna say this is Rome's lead vocal. What's going on? Guess my cap locks was on. I'm gonna say it's like 1 and 2, right? And I also want to turn off, I want to just get rid of all that, but just turn that off. I did like a fast pre-mix, so clearly some of this I want to know what that is. What is this? What is that? Is that main leads? This orange here? It's interesting because let me see. Interesting. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if that's like some weird artifacts or what. Just gonna get rid of it. Okay, so I don't know what I deleted. Hopefully it wasn't important. I'm sure it wasn't because it's all grayed out. And we're just gonna clean it all up, make it sound and look pretty. There's a lot going on over here. What's all this?
Yeah, let's walk, come on. Yeah, let's walk, come on.
Let's add my fades. Okay, so here is where I'm gonna need to not only top and tail these, but I also need to like kind of line them a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do is make this bigger, make my life easier, and let's just start manually doing it. So I can already see that there is, I do have a Vocalign too, but sometimes I just like to do it manually. I think Vocalign does really well with certain things, but not everything.
They walk with me so you can see each day that
Yeah, so to me that sounds cool.
they walk with me so you can see each day that you wake is a new they walk with me so you can see each day that you wake.
I don't really need that each day, to be honest. And then now we got another piece. It's a pretty long piece. And sometimes I don't always piece it together that long, because obviously some of it will be on tempo and some of it will be kind of off, but we'll just kind of go in and
They walk with me so you can see each day that you wake is a new reality.
it's really kind of pretty close.
They walk with me that you wake is a new that you wake is a new that you wake
I don't really like that the or it's that, or I don't even know what.
that you wake is a new that you wake is a new reality. My heart is getting weary, my soul is getting weak.
So you can kind of hear when it starts coming off a little bit. And that's kind of why I like to split it up. But yeah, you can kind of see that there is some drift.
That you wake is a new reality. My heart is getting weary, my soul is getting weak. No more running for you, no more running for me. Take a seat, young blood. Time to that you wake is a new reality. My heart is getting weary, my soul is getting weak. No more running for you, no more running.
So that's kind of where it starts coming off. And I think, let's move this a little more up.
That you wake. No more running for you, no more running for me. Take a seat, young blood.
Okay, take a seat is off. I'm so used to like different DAWs that I click something and then it doesn't do what I want it to do.
Take a seat, young blood. Time to set the world free. Take a seat, young. Take a seat, young. Take a seat, young blood.
Well, can't get it perfect, but
Take a seat, young blood. Time to set the world free. Educate the young ones, teach them. Take a seat, young blood. Take a seat, young blood. Time to set the world free. Educate the young ones, teach them all humility.
it's not too bad.
Take a seat,
I've had
more humility. More humility.
some.
More humility.
Is that coming from that?
More humility.
Okay, cool. Here we go. This is the Spanish part of the song. Let's try to line this up and make it sound nice.
More humility. Seguir luchando es la mente. No te dejas de soñar. Conquistar lo que.
It's gonna start sounding crazy. But luckily it's pieced out, so shouldn't be too bad.
More humility. No te dejas de soñar. Conquistar lo que viene.
Yikes. Yeah. It's funny too, because that's like super.
No te dejas de soñar. Conquistar lo que viene. Nunca dejas de rayar. Dale las gracias al Señor.
Sounds crazy. Let's see. So, since we are kind of doing this in bits, let's just, make life easier. Let's shift it a little.
No te dejas de soñar. Conquistar lo que viene. Nunca dejas de rayar. Dale las gracias.
It's not too bad. So this one's a little bit tricky because I can't really keep doing that. It's gonna annoy me. It's gonna drive me insane. Is it that way?
Conquistar lo que dejas de rayar. Dale, dejas de rayar. Dale, dejas de rayar. Dale las gracias al Señor por todo en la vida.
Kind of having fun. a little bit. I like the Spanish. It's dope. It's funny because I'm Mexican and no hablo español.
Gracias al Señor por todo en la vida.
Cool. Sounds cool to me. Sounds a lot nicer when you start lining it up and fixing those crazy, you know, parts where it's like super off. And that's one I can kind of see.
Por todo en la vida, lo bueno y el malo.
So I'm super excited to mix the song because there's so much to do in the mixing process. I mean, not like super crazy, but there's just so much pieces that we're putting together and gonna make it sound great. So I'm kind of excited for that. Did I do this one?
Lo bueno y el malo.
No, it's not really on. Oh, it's like way off.
Lo bueno y el malo. Trancazo por por todo en la vida. Lo bueno y el malo. Trancazo por trancazo.
Okay. That one's looking nice for the most part, but it is a little bit early, and we can separate this too and make that shorter. But I do keep doing that. It's gonna annoy me. I swear. I keep thinking this is like Pro Tools, but it's not. And it's funny because I don't even like Pro Tools, so there's that.
Por trancazo. Invierno o verano.
Nice. Super nice. See, with Vocalign, if I did this in Vocalign, I would be kind of dealing with a nightmare. Because the last time I noticed with Vocalign is that it's not very consistent when there's a lot of like variations in the vocals that you're trying to line up. So if one line is saying like certain parts kind of like this, and then obviously like, so Vocalign would probably do good with these three because they're kind of basically the same. But if it was like all of this, sometimes like I notice a Vocalign just can't handle all of that. And that's why I decided to just do this by hand, and it's okay.
Regalándome las fuerzas. Regalándome las fuerzas.
It's a lot of breath. Thinking.
Regalándome las.
I think I could probably just scoot it up a little bit. Keep doing that.
Regalándome las fuerzas.
Yeah, that's cool. But let me extend that breath, because
Regalándome las fuerzas. Mantenerme estar.
probably extend it more.
Regalándome las fuerzas. Mantenerme estar sano.
Okay. This one is actually, well, we're gonna split it for sure. It'd be nice if Cubase had something like the Smart Tool. I know like you can't have like everything, so like if I put my selector somewhere and I want to go down, if I press the downward arrow, that used to be able to kind of just move my selector, but now if I just try to do it, it just doesn't work for me. So I'm like, it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, I did that survey and I'm like, please give us a Smart Tool.
Regalándome las fuerzas. Mantenerme estar sano. Y no refiero la yegua.
So I like the breath, but
Regalándome las fuerzas. Mantenerme estar sano. Y no refiero la yegua.
okay, that's fine. I fixed it in a sense. And this one's not too bad. I mean, a little bit right here, but it can't be exactly the same, you know?
Regalándome las fuerzas. Y no refiero la yegua. Refiero a mi hermano.
Okay, that one's kind of obvious, but Let's just... or there are some breaths right here, huh? I think so.
Refiero a mi hermano.
That's where it's kind of like coming off, but...
Hermano. Refiero a mi hermano.
Okay. There's that. And that's just for verse 1. And there's also some other Adlibs down here, but that's... I'm guessing that's for the chorus. So these are the doubles. We'll go ahead and add our little fades and patch them up. And then this one seems a lot more calmer.
Time to walk in the ways of living trauma-free, rise above all odds. With each step that you take, go on, set your mind free. Live free. Stay true to your wife, look forward to your goals.
That sounded creepy. There's like a bang in the background.
Time to walk in the way. Stay true to your wife, look forward to your goals. Triumph is your virtue.
I don't like that.
Triumph.
Oh, I think that's in his verse. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to hear that. Ain't nobody want to hear that.
Triumph is your virtue. Triumph is your virtue.
Oh yeah, I realized I didn't really... Oh, I just added that, so never mind. I'm over here tripping. I'm tripping for real.
Triumph is your...
Is that in here too? I think I'm... Oh, okay. I hear it. Yeah, that was in there too. There's definitely some sounds I'm hearing now that I have it soloed. I can definitely hear some weird, like, I don't know if it's mouth noises or if it's just from when we were recording. Sometimes the cable dangles and whatnot. Where's that click coming from? So that's coming from here. This vocal right here. And I don't really like how when there's little clicks when you start adding compression, it's just like super noticeable. So I'm just gonna give that a generous fade.
Heaven is me. Singing songs on Miss. Heaven is me. Singing songs on Miss Rose. 1 a.m. be the key. I'm gonna walk with you. You gonna walk with me.
Okay, and this is the last over here. Do that nice little crossfade. Other than that, I think that's cool. And then Joe definitely needs some alignment. But let's first finish with Romulo's.
Heaven is me. Life, did I do the right thing? Did I help all the ones who believed in me? Never stop the sunshine, for tomorrow's a clue.
So I'm not, like, again, trying to make them perfect, but I want them lined up decent.
Never stop the sunshine, for tomorrow's a clue. Keep on writing, keep on pushing, search your heart and follow through.
Because if it's not, then it's pretty distracting when it's just like all over the place. All these like doubles and ad-libs are just not 100% aligned with the main vocal, and it can be distracting.
Keep on pushing, search your heart and follow through. Now walk with me.
Yeah, there you go. So I didn't have to do like a crazy surgical thing. But this needs a crossfade. I think that's good. Don't punish me with brutality.
No more running for me.
No more running for me.
Don't punish me.
Don't punish
with
me.
brutality.
Brutality.
Take a seat, young blood.
Young blood.
With me, brother. Can't you see? With me, brother.
I don't even know what that's.
Brother.
Oh.
See with me, brother.
There's a lot of like nasal sounds, so it's like making me trip out.
With me, brother. Can't you see?
Come on.
Your heart is tired. Your
Let's
heart
ride.
is tired. No more run for you. No more run for me. Don't pun.
Okay, that one sounds kind of weird. So I'll go ahead and move that.
No more running for me.
It sounds so weird. I don't know why.
Come on, walk with me.
Oh, okay, okay. Come on, walk with me. Okay, that Adlib's obviously not even...
No more running for you.
That Adlib, like, doesn't have a place. In my mind, at least. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. We'll just keep moving along. Let's glue these. And I don't want it blue, I want it yellow. Because that's part of the verse, not the chorus. And then let's go into these real quick.
Come on, walk
Can't
with
you
me.
see? Your heart is tired.
So that's...
I'll follow through.
Now walk with me, brother.
Come on, walk
Can't
with
you
me.
see?
Okay, so that Adlib over here that I muted and I couldn't really find... What's going on? Couldn't really find a spot for it. Now I know where it belongs. And over here somewhere.
Walk with me, brother. Can't you see?
Come on,
Your heart is tired.
Okay, so it's basically, I think right here. And I just gotta fix up the lineup a little bit.
Walk with me, brother. Can't you see?
Come on, walk with me.
Okay, now I have a home for that Adlib. Let's go back over here.
Brother,
Come on, walk
can't
with
you
me.
see? Your heart is tired.
Yeah.
Your heart is tired. No more run for you.
No more running.
No more running for me. Don't punish me with brutality. Take a seat, young blood.
Young blood.
So you can see.
So you can see.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Okay, so we, oops, we got rid of these and
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let me tell you what's going on. Yeah.
That's right. Come on.
yep, we got some harmonica up in this song. I mean, technically, these guys can come down. They are in the right spot, okay. And let's glue them. Okay, now we're moving down to the chorus. And we are almost done with this mix prep. So, technically, these are kind of all the same. So, let me think. What's the best approach.
Walk with me,
The path of the
brother.
righteous is a narrow
Can't you
path.
see? Your heart is tired.
Your heart is tired.
No more run for
No
you.
more running.
Okay, so here is where I'm going to... Oh yeah, I need to actually do that. So, I'm gonna fix this. Just put it right there. I need to fix this chorus. And should be good.
Get above water, conquer all your fears.
Now walk with me, brother. Can't you see?
Okay. And over here as well. Yep.
Gotta keep on pushing, search your heart and follow through.
Now walk with me, brother.
Come on, walk
Can't
with
you
me.
see? Can't you see? Your heart is tired.
Okay. So now let me just do some crossfading. And now the choruses aren't like that bad compared to what we first had. So I'm wondering if using Vocalign will be worth it here, which I think I'm gonna attempt to do it and see if kind of just makes everything better. So real quick, let me read my notes and let's go ahead and throw on Vocalign and see how this does, which I'm interested because I have it chopped up and glued. So where it at though? Where it at? It's kind of weird. Usually Vocalign just opens up. Wonder what's going on. Ha! I wonder what's going on with Vocalign. What's going on? Let's replace it. Okay, so it's because it's chopped. So that's kind of stupid, but whatever. Let me make sure that I got these nice and faded. And then we'll go ahead and glue them. And then bounce them in place. Oh my goodness. Where did my audio go? I ain't playing right now. Therefore, I'll just do that. See, this is why Vocalign irritates the shit out of me. Well, now you can see why Vocalign sometimes, I don't know what the hell it does. It messes with my audio, but luckily I have copies over here, so yeah, I don't know why I shouldn't have any issues with Vocalign, but here we are.
Read between the lines.
Now walk with me,
The
brother.
path of the righteous is a
Can't
narrow
you
path.
see?
Okay, so yeah, that's literally what I did. But because I had Vocalign on it, I don't know, it wasn't playing well. So we're gonna capture that. We're gonna do, I don't want to tune the harmony. Okay, let's hear it back, I guess.
Read between the lines.
Now walk with me,
The path of
brother.
the righteous is a narrow
Can't you
path.
see? Your heart is tired.
Your heart is tired.
No more run for
No
you.
more running.
No more running for me.
No more running for me.
Okay, I mean, Vocalign did what it does, and I'm happy with it, so we're gonna go ahead and make that permanent. And then we're gonna just copy it over to these over here. Make sure it's on.
Walk with me, brother.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Just get rid of that and copy these over. I don't know.
Walk with me, brother.
I don't know why that's in my head. Okay.
Walk with me, brother.
Sounds good. That looks good too. And looks good to me. Now let me just, cause I'm crazy, just want everything to have some nice unity in this before I mix it, you know. Take my time with this for sure. But it's just because I want everything, you know, to look good and sound good. So there's that. And then I don't know what's going on over here. Why are these all scrunched up? Come on, Cubase, you're embarrassing me. I'm over here telling people that Cubase is awesome and then it's like scrunched up. Like, what's going on? That fix it. Okay. So we got that. Here's Joe's Adlibs. And I guess we'll go one by one.
Your heart is tired.
It's funny too because I'm supposed to be like naming them. Everything looks good though, so the ad-libs are not named.
Your heart is tired.
No more run for
No
you.
more running.
See, oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Okay, those sound cool to me. I wouldn't mind having some like back and forth panning going on. So here's Joe. Joe Adlib 1 and 2. Let's go to second chorus. Okay, we can definitely pan that. Like the back and forth thing, so you can see this is a little quieter too. Oh, what's going on? Looks good. Okay, now to the last chorus.
Yeah. No more run for you.
Okay, I'm happy with that. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the harmonica part. Oh yeah, and we have a bunch of empty tracks that's just taking up space, so we don't need any of that. It'd be nice to have the harmonica like a different color so that I know it's something different. We'll do light green. I like light green. Okay, so I have a muted part and an unmuted part. What's going on here? So let's see. Okay, so it's just a different ending, and we'll go ahead and, oops, I don't know what's going on. Ha! What's going on? The irony. Okay, so here's harmonica solo. Oop. Harm solo. They can be on the same track. I don't need to waste a bunch of resources. I don't know what's going on with this. Why is it all tiny? Why does it look like that? I don't know. I don't know why it looks like that. So now that I have everything named, everything should be topped and tailed, everything should be aligned and ready to mix. So double checking my work. So I think the last thing I would do is just to make sure that everything is at unity. So, well, okay, let me step back. I want to make sure everything's at unity, but I also want to like get rid of all these little effects that I had placed on the demo mix because I just want to start fresh when I mix. So if there's a faster way to get rid of all your inserts, let me know. It's no different than Pro Tools, in my opinion. I don't know what's the fastest way to get rid of all your inserts, but I do know how to bypass them in a fast way. But other than that, I'm over here missing the unity thing. Everything seems to be at unity for the most part. And I also want to just double check. So I have little groups in here that I want to make sure that everything's routed to the correct group. Okay, so now everything looks good to me, and I'm ready to go into the mixing process, which is going to be another version of this. So I usually just save as, and then I do mix one. This was just a video to show some of the mix prep that I do for this particular song. This is what I just needed to do, was to top and tail everything, make sure everything was aligned, make sure everything didn't have weird pops or anything, and for the most part it sounds good. I feel confident to move forward in the mixing process. So this is what it is, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave some in the comments. If you have any tips or suggestions of a faster workflow, I would appreciate it. You know, I'm always learning, always getting better. So with that, peace.